Hey, it's Pike. Welcome to the full release of Fundum. I was lucky enough to be gifted a key by the developer for apparently being one of the earliest people to cover the demo, so thank you for giving me that. That was very, very kind of you. And I'm sorry for getting to it late. I'm pretty sure I said in my message back to you, I was going through some more demos and whatnot. But I finally got through those, so we're gonna get to this. I'm not sure if the continue would continue off from the demo or not, but regardless, we're gonna do a new game anyways. So let's just dive into it. I have my controls all set up on my Azeron. Might need to check stuff again. It's been like 2 or 3 months or something since I played this last, so I'm certainly not gonna be remembering exactly how everything goes. So I'll probably have to check a couple times. But let's just dive in. Yeah, honestly, let's just delete this. There's no real reason to have that. Difficulty preset. The suit for players seeking a balanced experience. They'll probably just do that. We're not gonna do anything crazy. Here we're not gonna do like a custom thing. Give intro, no tutorial, short. That's probably fine since we played it before. Slowly but surely we'll remember stuff. But I'm excited to get back into it, because I did have a lot of fun with it. I wonder... I'll get to it after this, but... My son, if you are reading this letter, then I am most probably dead. But do not shed your tears in vain, mourning my death. I died for a purpose that is 1,000 times greater than my life. Merely 5 years ago, the Great War, which raged for more than 16 years, finally came to an end. The war took millions of lives, but it also fueled our progress, breathing new life into industry and technology, providing us with new opportunities. With the signing of the Treaty of Ostia, the energy of all mankind, humankind, was put towards restoring our tormented world, and we didn't just return it to its former glory, we built a brave new world. Gargantuan machines in a matter of days perform tasks that would take years of skilled labor, cities rising from the ashes piercing the heavens with their colossal creations. The symphony of pistons and exhaust pipes heralded the beginning of a new era, the age of diesel. Well, it's diesel punk. All this we owe to ignition, so-called liquid gold, which combined with diesel fuel creates the ultimate source of energy. In just a few years, ignition allowed our wildest dreams to come true and become the most important resource on Earth. And my company, or rather, now yours, played a key role in this transformation. After all, it was my expedition that had found the first ignition deposit deep underground. Thanks to this discovery, Titan Fire Industries has evolved from a small enterprise into a huge industrial conglomerate, producing everything from portable radios to giant mechs. When I founded this company, my purpose went beyond just making profit. It was based on the idea to make the world a better place. How ironic. Many believe that the Great War has put an end to all wars, but I know that a new, even bloodier struggle is coming, for ignition is too important and too scarce to satisfy the growing appetites of humanity. I set out on an expedition, committed all resources I had to finding a new solution, but since you're reading this message, I failed, and my actions have brought our company to the brink of bankruptcy. My son, I left you in a difficult situation, but you must continue my search, for the sake of humankind. I will, Father. Alexander Forge. Welcome to the base of your own expedition, dear nephew. I hope you have a great time flipping rocks instead of running your company. I see your landing was soft, or else your metal scrap that you call a mech would fall apart, and you returned home. Uncle, I know you're angry, but I ought to try to find my father. He always had a plan for any case, and I can't sit by knowing somewhere deep underground he might still be alive waiting for help. You're chasing a ghost while thousands of people are at risk of being down and out because of your father's unthoughtful waste of money. Fine, I know I can't convince you. You are stubborn like your father, and just as irresponsible. Otherwise, you wouldn't have left me to fulfill your duties as CEO. Since you are not ready to deal with the problems of the company that is paying for your little adventure on your own, then at least help me prevent it from going under. There is an acute shortage of raw materials in production. There are plenty of minerals in abundance at your excavation site. Get them, send them to us, and I will be able to allocate more funds to your little adventure. Fair enough. With additional funding, I could produce better components for my mech and rebuild the base. Then we have a deal. Now go digging. If they didn't change it, there's a way to get some money, perhaps. Hello, sir. I'm glad to see you in good health. Mr. Thompson, I didn't expect to see you here, but it's good to know the creator of the mechs himself is on my team. You flatter me, sir. Mechs are your father's creation. I only engineered their mechanical joints and actuators. Yes, you only made the crucial parts, thanks to which mechs are able to move. By the way, where is your father? I received an invitation from him to participate in this expedition, but I did not find Nathaniel at the base. I wanted to apologize to him for leaving the previous expedition at the very beginning. He is working on an important project. I have no connection with him. Oh, I see. Well, I'll be waiting for you in the workshop, Mr. Forge. Call me anytime if you want to learn about possible upgrades for your mech, sir. What upgrades would you like to install? I don't think we have anything to do it with, right? Yeah. So what the expedition needs most? Yeah, this is an upgrade thing. Broken down thing. Like workshop. Yeah, it's that one. Maintenance shop. Processing facility. Emily Stone. Mr. Forge, I'm glad to meet you in person. I really liked your latest article. My name is Emily Stone. Great to meet you, Miss Stone. I must admit I'm a little confused by your attention to my work. Are you a physicist too? Not really, I'm a geologist, but I became interested in the subject of magnetic levitation. Its potential described in your article just struck my imagination. And please call me Emily. Of course, Emily. Frankly speaking, I didn't expect anyone else to join my expedition. Did my uncle send you? Actually not. The order to join this expedition came from your father. I heard he was busy with some important project, and it surprised me to see a letter from him on my desk. I was assigned to help you analyze the ground layers to prevent accidental collapses in the mines and search for the most valuable minerals. Wait, I should turn on my timer. I was delaying that as we got through the opening. Most valuable minerals. In other words, I make sure that we stand firmly on our feet, literally and figuratively. Call me anytime you want to learn more about the geological features of this place. A letter from my father? Interesting. Anyway, welcome to the team, Emily. See you soon. Are you Nate Forge's son? I want to file a complaint. My chair with the ventilation system hasn't been delivered yet. What? Talk about it with the supplier. But I am the supplier. I made a request following every rule, but still no chair. Excuse me, but who are you anyway? Who am I? I'm Tobias Girthington. I was the best supply manager at Titan Fire Industries back in the days when you were in short pants, damn it. If it ain't for me, your father's company would have kicked the bucket before the launch of the first mech. By the way, where did your old man go? Last time I talked to him was a while ago. He sent me a letter asking me to join your camping trip. I was really glad that he finally recalled an old friend, and now he's playing hide and seek here. He's busy right now and out of our reach. Fine then. Let me know when Nate shows up. I've set up a kind of store for the expedition members here, so I'll settle in this house for now And don't forget about my chair. I see you've met all the members of your expedition. Yes, it turned out each of them had received an order or an invitation from my father to join me. Did you plan this from the very beginning? That's our good old Nate. You said it yourself. You had a plan for every case. Apparently even prepared for his disappearance. Picked a team for you in advance and sent them letters so that your expedition would not end with a leak in a fuel tank. You flew with excavation site and didn't even bother to bring a mechanic, right? By the way, you didn't talk to anyone about your father's letter, did you? The news of his death will probably ruin the company. No, no one knows yet. I wonder who delivered his orders to the members of the expedition? I don't think we can find out, nor is it important. You should better focus on the search. Forge out. Yeah, let's just fill up, I guess. Even though we don't have a ton of money, I'm pretty sure. We only got $1,000. You can throw away unnecessary ore. Yeah, and that would be here where I got it. Yeah. Moving, flying, and drilling consumes fuel of your mech. If the air on the fuel scale drops to 0, your mech will be unable to move, the ventilation system will start shut off, and you will not be able to open your cockpit hatch. With the money you received, you can refuel tank, repair hull, or buy consumable items and purchase upgrades with your mech or your mech in other buildings. I guess let's reinforcement beams. That's new, I think. Tired of your precious mines being savagely torn apart by earthquakes? Worry no more. Use these beams. Just don't stay underground during an earthquake, or they will be your only companions for the rest of your days. So I guess that now the ground can collapse after digging a bunch. Extra fuel tank. This is expensive. So we'll just refuel. Looks like there's something here to the right. Huh. So we're just dirty, not damaged, it looks like. That looks like it's something new as well. I think, let me quickly just check something. I think because it's been so long, I think I had like an update for my Azeron, so this isn't. Is that right? Let me check something else and compare it to it. I guess it is the same, it just feels a bit off. Like I'm taking off when I'm trying to go left or right. Yeah, it's the same. Yeah, it's feeling like stuff is Like I'm digging when I'm not intending to. Maybe I need to swap the dead zones or something. Is that something that was different rather than just the angle? Yeah, I guess I need to swap it just so it doesn't have... Maybe, I don't know. Yeah, I'll need to fiddle with this, I think. Let me try this real quick. Yeah, I'm just gonna... That's not feeling better either. I changed it from just a keyboard to a analog stick. Because it's just like on the Azeron, it's feeling like it. Because they combined W and A or W and D or S and A or S and D. Like that zone is a bit too big. I want that to be a bit smaller, I almost feel like. But I can't adjust that, I don't think. I guess I'll just have to get used to being a bit more perfect on my control. Let's load up and see if there's anything we could buy. With the money left after servicing your mech, you can purchase upgrades for your vehicle. Oh, I guess it actually was enough. What upgrade would you like to install? Thruster, storage tank, probably storage tank. Fuel tank would probably be better actually. Light fuel tank. What we have is 50, and it weighs 150. This is nearly double. This is more than double. 500, 250. It's not, it weighs twice as much, but it doesn't give twice as much. Let's just go light for now. We can eventually get enough to go all around, I just assume. Can you check your updated mech in action or visit the shop that sells consumables? Didn't quite catch that. Buying, selling, just kidding. I'm not buying anything from you. Repair kit, fuel. I'm not sure. Yeah, we'll just wait until we start seeing what collapses are like. Yeah, I should save and everything too, right? Or does it save automatically? Settings, controls, is there like a stuff for yourself to save? Doesn't seem like it, so I guess it is automatically saving. Maybe it saves. Didn't seem like it saved. Oh, it did save there. I just saw it on the bottom next to the cache. You know, we'll want storage next. And how much is the next storage? Well, I guess let's check and see what makes the most sense. Yeah, that's too much weight, so we'd wanna, if we wanna do the heavy one, capacity 20, capacity 8. Capacity 16, so this is double our capacity. Maximum weight 1650. This is a negative vertical speed. Fuel consumption is the same. Maximum speed isn't that different. Both of them are upgrades. This one's just a smaller one. I guess that's what we'll do. We'll get, what's the weight? 1200, 1600. This, yeah, we'd be able, we'll do the legs and then the heavy tank. Oh, didn't quite reach the ground. I'm wondering if the like braces or whatever they are is to prevent drastic changes in areas that you don't want to change from earthquakes, because that'll like reset the terrain a bit. So it's 2,500. I guess let's get this stuff down here. Oh, there's some gold. Now we got enough. The next thing we'd want is this. Oh, so we need another 2,500. There's a lot of silver over there. And these are processing facility, expedition headquarters, elevator. Until you find more elevator platforms, okay. Game has been saved. Does it save when I get to the surface every time? I guess that would make sense as well. After like purchases and selling and everything, saving and then saving when you reach the surface after digging. Yeah, I'm liking the faster legs. It lets you just get back so much quicker. Even though it's not that big of an upgrade, it's still pretty noticeable. That's an earthquake. Earthquake, Oscar, you need to get out or rocks will crush your mech. My calculations suggest you have about 60 to 70 seconds to return to the surface. Please hurry up. Luckily we're right here. Oscar, are you okay? I mean, of course, you're fine since you answered my call. I'm fine, Emily. Do you know why this earthquake hit so suddenly? I don't know so far. I received a huge amount of data during the earthquake to analyze. If you can call me a little later, I will perhaps answer your question. That strange sound at the end of the earthquake, did you hear it too, right? Could it have something to do with the earthquake? I've never heard anything like this before. I don't think its source is natural. Perhaps Mr. Thompson knows what could have made that sound? I must admit, I'm confused too, Miss Stone. Judging by the remaining records, the team of the previous expedition conducted field tests of experimental devices here. One of them could have made that sound. But I can't even imagine what kind of task a device which we heard through kilometers of rock can perform. Could it be my father? This is something that I complained about in the demo too. Nobody else is supposed to know the father is dead, but well, on this radio call, could it be my father? This sound sounded right before the impact of the most powerful seismic waves. What if he's still alive and trying to warn us of danger? Everything is possible. It's for this guy, unless he also knows. But I don't know. Nobody else is supposed to know, but our player character and our uncle. I'm pretty sure, and I guess whoever delivered the letters to all these people. Speaking of which, I'm motioning with the pointer. Is that picking up on the recording? Do I have that set? Game capture, properties, capture cursor. That was not set. Now it should be. Everything is possible. And you'll need to upgrade our drills too, since we're slowing down as it gets darker down here. Is that enough to buy the next thing? Yes. So we'll, I guess for now, we can still deal with the, it's right here. We can deal with the storage tank, but speeding it up would probably be good as well. Auger drill, chance for additional ore, no. Mining rate is 60, this is 125, this is 180, 120. Additional ore 0, additional ore 0, additional ore 10%. Fuel consumption 1.6, 2.4, so that's higher. 2.4. All of them are a lot higher, but this one's just barely higher. Well, not all of them are higher. I mean, just these two are a lot higher. This one, so this is just the same type, but it just goes up more. There's a slow, like this is the efficiency one. Weight 350, 350, 350. I guess for now, let's just go for speed. We'll eventually go to this, I'm thinking, when we get a bigger tank. Actually, it might even be faster to just do this, because if we get an extra one... But... Yeah, let's go for this. Because if we get the additional ore... Yeah, let's go for this for now. Because we might be able to just get more money more quickly. And that's a lot faster. +1, +1, +1 iron. Oh yeah, we need to refuel. Storage tank is full. I guess let's start digging down here. I'm thinking this is probably the elevator. Maybe well, let's grab that silver though. Like, I'm assuming the elevator stuff will be near the elevator, because I'm assuming with this thing like platform, like we don't have platforms, we need to actually go down and find one to like connect this to, perhaps. Not sure if we've gotten an additional ore yet from the drill. I keep on just seeing +1. Let me quickly, just in case, I'm not sure. Like, if we get the double, it would probably just not even get. Yeah, let's just delete these as well. Oh, that was 2. So we did get a double for the silver right there. It'll be nice getting the elevator down, because I assume this background will continue on, so it'll just be a thing where you know this is just a straight shot up, probably. 1400. Yeah, we're almost good. Iron. I think we might have lost that silver. I don't know. Let's just go up and we'll get the tank if we can afford the weight. Like, we should have enough to afford it, but I'm not sure if we have the weight for it. We might even swap over to the heavy chassis. We can't afford the weight here. So we can get the weight. So that'll more than double our capacity. And we're halfway down on our fuel. Let's just grab this silver and then head back up. Then we'll start purchasing stuff from the store. Like some fuel tanks and whatnot. Okay, let's sell everything. Let's top up. Extra fuel tank. We can have 2. Let's buy the 2, or just have that in an emergency. And as long as they haven't changed it, if you run out of fuel, you can't like use it in like a couple of seconds after you run out of fuel to fuel up. You have to use it before you run out of fuel, or else you just die immediately if you run out of fuel, unless they changed it. Radio. I see you've mastered the controls of your mech and have reached the depth of 400 meters. Well done. At this rate, in a year or two, you'll be a senior miner. Very funny uncle. Anyway, don't slow down. This is just the beginning of your journey. There are many kilometers of rock to mine ahead of you. In the meantime, here's a bonus for completing the ore mining plan. Forge out, plus 2,000 bucks. Let's drop some coal. We'll just wait until we get into the red. Let's actually just pop one. Sometimes rocks are too strong for the current drill model to dig. To deal with such obstacles, use explosives. Let's just grab this. Now we're full. Oh. I guess we'll, for this one, we'll just sell everything and then buy some more stuff in the shop for this run rather than buying some more parts for the mech. We'll load up on fuel. Might as well buy a repair kit. And we'll buy like gunpowder. Let's buy 2. And I might as well like tired of your precious mines being savagely torn apart by earthquakes, so it is for earthquakes. Worry no more, use these beams, just don't stay underground during an earthquake where they will be your only companion. So it's literally preventing it. So I guess let's see how these go. Let's go down here. Like, how does it work though? Reinforcement beam. I wonder what the function is though. Like, I'm not sure. Like, can I space them out? I guess we'll see. Just now that we have an earthquake. So it's only where they are, I'm assuming? Yeah. So we need all of them here. So let's buy 10 more, I guess. So we'll just have this as like a... the way up. I wonder if the explosives would destroy our reinforcement beams. I'd assume not, but... yeah, we're gonna have to use it. I guess they'll also want to set up stuff across the edge just to have like safe spots like along horizontally down below at certain levels. $5,000. Thruster can only thrust up. Can thrust up and down. Press S and shift to accelerate. Maximum vertical speed 6. This is 4. This is 5.5. It's a bit higher. Fuel consumption isn't that drastically different from the propeller one. Fuel tank, we wouldn't be able to afford the heavy one, right? Let's swap chassis. Guess we have the weight for the next time. We're a bit slower, but it's still fine. And that's 3. I guess let's continue down this elevator kind of area and just kind of go straight down. Yeah, we need to sell everything. Let's top up on the fuel, like the extra fuel tank. That's my timer. I guess let's just head up top and end it there. We'll just sell everything, top up. Maybe we'll buy another piece. Yeah, let's end it with purchasing another piece of equipment for the mech. So we want more fuel, I'd say. Chassis, thruster, yeah. $120. We're going from here to 90 to 120. Yeah, let's just go with the heavy fuel tank. So, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you next time.